Libra. Spirituality. Okay, got it. I'm taking it because that just felt very, very strong when those two showed themselves to me. I keep trying to take one card from each deck, and the energy is just stronger. So, because I want the message that matters the most to those who these messages are for. The word simplicity showed itself to me while I was clearing these cards prior to turning the recording on. Just thought I'd share that with you. And while I said that, I look up and it's recording, and it was at 111. Okay. Oh, wow. No understanding, enlightenment, new great emotional beginning of a new path opening up spiritually. It was something inevitable. You were headed there anyways. This is why you've been guiding yourself. Gaining mastery over your emotions. And I feel like you're just doing really well. You're really, really, really proud of where you're at, and new understanding is yours. Libra, if this isn't your experience, understand that it can be, because it's happening for you. It's a matter of receiving it, believe and succeed. Love abounds. The universe loves you. Are you loving yourself? It looks like you may be learning that. If this is something new for you, you may be learning self-love, or you may be expressing it on new levels. In family, you need to trust in your truth. What is your truth? What is your personal truth? Don't be lost in the family's personal truth. You get lost there. Wrap yourself with what you know to be your own truth. Trust that everything is working out for everyone involved. You're receiving information. You may be having to look at yourself, some of your darker creations, your darker self. The nighttime is very, very good. Oh my goodness. Okay, nope, that's another message. This one just cut the other one off. But between the crescent moon and the full moon, something important. And I feel like it's these two people that have been alone that are coming together. And if they just continue to follow their guidance, this guy is looking at his dark self, this shadow self. He's looking at himself, though. This lady is using her light to light her way to what she wants to be. And I feel like they're both going the same way. Maybe the time's a little bit off. Makes me think of couples I've heard of where they get together and they used to live in the same place at different times. Maybe the timing's off for something. But following the guidance, the inspiration, you may feel like getting up and going somewhere some night. Go. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the Love Abounds. This is the card of bliss. This is the card of love. This is the card of every wonderful emotion when it's exciting and filling, and it's just awesome. It feels like you got a blessing from the heavens with this type of emotion. If you don't usually go out at night, I might go somewhere. If it really comes strongly, there's someplace you've been wanting to go and it just nags at you and nags at you, think that at some point you're going to give way to that and follow it. I think at some point you will. And maybe somebody else is just not far from the place and they're like constantly looking over there, like maybe I should go check it out sometime. Let me know if that happens, because I got that pretty strong. Or you may find later that when you finally both get there at the same time, you may find that you've been both just like barely missing each other. Like maybe you go one night and they go another night usually, but for some reason at this particular night they were thinking about it in the daytime and they were like, I guess I'm just gonna go. It's an off night, but I'm just gonna go anyways. Because you believe that it can happen, it can happen. Because you believe it. If you can see it in your mind that it could happen, it can really happen. If you had an idea, like if you were just at work and all of a sudden you remembered yourself playing pool at the local bar or something like that, you might want to go. Might be good for you. But it's going to come like an idea. And I do feel nighttime, but I feel like also one of you is going to have the idea about the nighttime. Like, oh, I think in the nighttime I might go. So, that was a little bit different. Receiving and receiving spiritually. You're receiving messages. You're receiving guidance. Guidance. Nighttimes are powerful for you. When you're at night, you can be alone with your thoughts and your divine self. And it allows you to see that other self. It allows you to confront that divine self and be in communication. This way you be up late at night. For those of you, it's like early to rise and late to bed. Okay. And I don't know why I did that deck twice the way that I did. You just have to trust that everything is working out. Trust that it's coming. Okay. This one's showing itself. The water. You got a lot of cards. This was supposed to be 3 cards. You know, but you got a lot of cards. It comes out the way it's supposed to. I'm very like, okay, nothing happens on accident. So really with me, nothing really happens on accident. Water is going to help you get in tune with yourself, with your soul self. It's very important. And when these emotions come, allow them to flow like water. Do not restrict them, because it's something beautiful for you right now. This connection is beautiful. Strengthen the connection by drinking more water, keeping yourself hydrated. Highly hydrated is so important during spiritual activities. Fine. Okay, some of the messages you're getting, and could be that if this is a person coming in for you new, or the person that you're with, and there's a coming together, you know, it's guided. And if you have somebody on the other side that you love, like your parents or grandparents, but in specific parents, they're supporting all this, and they have more messages for you. Drink more water so you can receive them. Maybe you received a message or 2 lately, and by drinking more water, you can multiply that. And you can keep the doorway of communication open with them and constantly have that accessibility, because it is totally possible. And it's all with your permission. It's all with your permission. What are you giving your permission to receive? Do you allow yourself to receive that type of connection? Are you ready for that? Thank you. Love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.